morning. I was meant to get up at 5 a.m. and go and do 20 miles on the Linn this morning for a training run, but a very poor sleep, and so decided to iron a little bit, and we'll aiming to do the 20-mile Blue Bridge run instead. 4 kilometres, we're down by the river now. We're already way behind schedule, but I've stopped twice. Met two different running friends out for their Sunday morning runs independently, so it's quite nice to chat with them. I suppose that's something you don't get on the Linn. So, 6 kilometres, just on the back of the racecourse, just getting into a nice steady rhythm now. Heart rate's a little bit higher than where it should be ideally, but we're ticking along nicely. Loads of friendly runners around, not stopped to chat with any though in particular. 8 kilometres and we're down on the Dee Coast path. Very long, very straight. It feels as though almost there's a running event on. There's that many people out for their Sunday morning runs. This is where the psychological bit starts. The challenge of those who've done the Blue Bridge before know exactly what I mean. 10k and we've crossed the Welsh border and we're almost at the Saltney ferry bridge. Ticking along nicely, still keeping the heart rate in zone 2, just about. 12k, still on the coast path, and I found a friend. This is Martin. 14k and we're still on this incessantly straight coast path. It was nice to chat with Martin from Bristol for a while. We eased up the pace a bit, but getting going again now. The wind's picked up a bit of a headwind, which not ideal, but still. We keep on keeping on. 16 kilometres and the Blue Bridge at Queen's Ferry. This time last week we were nearly up at the top of Garnfor. I'm thinking last time I ran this route actually perhaps it was a little over 20 miles, but might have been a 34k. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. 18 kilometres and we're definitely on the way back now. Past Harden Bridge railway station. I'm certainly getting a bit battered, feeling a bit battered by the headwind on the way out, but it's more peaceful on this path for the time being. 20 kilometres in, we've just crossed the Welsh Road and we're comfortably on the Greenway heading back into Chester now. We've just been running for an hour and 3/4. 22 kilometres, we're still on the Greenway, jogging along nicely. Just been chatting with a guy called Kieran on his e-bike. He's been telling me how he uses it frequently to get away from the old bill. Quite insightful, the people you meet on the journey. 24 kilometres in, we've passed the 2-hour mark. The quads are feeling the load a little bit now. We're still on the Greenway on the outskirts of Chester. 26.2 kilometres, we've done the metric marathon, 16 miles so far. Still on the Greenway, I think we're going to come off it soon. Legs are certainly starting to feel it now. 28 kilometres and we're in the middle of Chester now. Heart rate is firmly in zone 3, struggling to keep it easy. Mind you, climbing up Canal Street, so a little bit of an incline here. 29 kilometres and the lure of a sausage and egg muffin and a flat white was a little bit too strong to be able to resist. 31 kilometres, just under 2 3/4 hours running. Say it was a nice little break. Refuelling with the coffee and a muffin, but I'm looking forward to getting home now and the end is in sight. 33 kilometres and we're done. Yay! And it's pleasing to see that my Garmin thinks that I've still got 20% stamina left, so hopefully in 5 or 6 weeks time when we need to do another 9 kilometres of the marathon, that'll be in the legs by then. Thanks for watching.